Hi Pisces, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. The situation spread, we'll see whom you're dealing with, who left whom and why. We'll do the advice spread. We'll see as to what is recommended for you in this situation. And I'll also do the new love in the near future spread. We'll see who is coming towards you. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's spread number 1, Pisces, the first out of 3 spreads, the situation spread. We have the 5 of Swords, we have the 10 of Wands clarified by the Moon, we have the 4 of Swords clarified by the 9 of Swords, and we also have the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. We've got a lot of swords here, so perhaps an air sign, but again, any zodiac sign. Well, this is a classic, if for the lack of a better word, this is a classic breakup spread. The two of you got into a fight and that was it. Or perhaps, it was just that final fight that the two of you had, which was the last nail in the coffin, right? And yeah, the two of you parted ways. And it kind of looks like you are waiting or hoping for this person to return, right? But that's what we'll see in the second spread. So let's talk about this situation here. The 5 of Swords, the first card that came out. This is a card of a fight. This is a card of a breakup. This is a card of two people severing ties, and I would just have to say an ugly way, right? This is when people slam the door on the way out. And it's taken a toll on you. The next card that came out, actually the rest of the spread is you going through it, right? The 10 of Wands is a card of a burden. This is a card of difficulty. So yeah, you're not taking it very well. The 10 of Wands is clarified by the Moon. The Moon is your personal card. Pisces, that's you. And then we have the 4 of Swords clarified by the 9 of Swords. Those two cards even look alike. You see in both cards there is a person laying down in bed. In the 9 of Swords, however, the person is probably crying, right? And you could be crying, you don't have to be crying. But again, like I said, you're still going through it. Right? Perhaps you're stressed out, depressed, you've got anxieties, and you don't want to see anybody, you don't want to get out of the house, you don't want to get out of bed. Right? And with the 7 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of waiting. So perhaps you're waiting to hear from this person. Right? I don't know if they're going to be reaching out to you. I don't know that just yet. So yeah, for that purpose, let's take a look at the spread number 2, the advice spread. Here's the advice spread for you, Pisces. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Fool clarified by the Magician. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Chariot, and we also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Well, here's the deal, Pisces. If this person is either a Leo or a Cancer, perhaps you can give them a second chance. If they're not a Leo or a Cancer, I think it's time for you to move forward, to move on, and find happiness with another person, or just be happy on your own. Just think about yourself. Self-love should be something you should be focusing on, right? So yeah, the Chariot right next to the deck is the personal Cancer card. And the Sun on the bottom of the deck is a Leo card. So if you're dealing with any of those two zodiac signs from your past, if this is your ex's zodiac sign, then perhaps you can give them a second chance. The Fool, the first card that came out, is a card of second chances. That's one of the interpretation of that card. Taking a risk, taking a leap of faith with this person one more time. The Magician, in this case, this is your ex manifesting this back into existence, coming back, asking for forgiveness. They're taking action towards you. They may do different things, multiple things to get you back, because the Magician has got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're going to be using those tools. They'll give you flowers, they'll send you a postcard, they'll write you a poem, take you out to dinner, things like that. And the 8 of Wands in the middle is a card of moving forward, just like the Chariot, by the way, right? You could go on a trip together with this person. You could just be a weekend getaway, or you could go on vacation for a week or a couple of weeks together and enjoy this time together, right? The Sun on the bottom of the deck is not only a Leo card, it's also a very happy card, the happiest card in the deck, as a matter of fact. If your ex is not a Leo or a Cancer, I believe it's time for you to move on, right? I know it could be interpreted in a couple of other ways, but if they're not any of those two zodiac signs, I think it's time for you to cut the cord with the Fool card, because that's also an interpretation of that card. This is also a card of liberation, right? And the Magician in this case becomes you, who is manifesting something new into their life. And with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, this is you moving forward. Perhaps you can go on a trip. You know, you could go on a trip by yourself, or with friends, right? I have a friend, she is a part of this group on social media. It's like 200 people in it, and they usually come up with places to go, places to visit, and then if anybody wants to go, then a smaller group of those people go, you know. So that could be something you could do, Pisces. All right, but yeah, those two cards, the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, they are the two fastest cards in the deck. So the sooner you can leave that person behind and forget about them, the sooner you'll be happy. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, either way. All right, so yeah, this spread basically talks about it all depends on your situation. It will play out slightly different for all of you, but there's definitely happiness on the horizon for you. All right, and we're moving on to spread number 3. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Pisces, here spread number 3. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the Magician, we have the Fool, clarified by Strength, we have the Star, and we also have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius or pretty much any zodiac sign. Every single card on the table is a major arcana card. That's amazing and very important. And this may define the rest of your life, Pisces. It could be that big, that major. Right, and remember how in the first spread I said it was like a classic breakup spread, and that's what I was hoping, that the your reading will continue to be easy for me to interpret, but no. There is a twist, right? So remember how in the second spread I said if you're dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, then if that was your ex, perhaps you can give him a second chance. And this spread right here, we've got a couple of repeat cards, and we also have a Leo card on the table as well. Strength in the middle is another Leo card, right? The Magician with the Fool are repeat cards. This is a different deck, as some of you may already see, right? So yeah, the story repeats itself. If your ex was a Leo, perhaps you can give him a second chance, right? If they're not, it's time for you to move on, and you could be meeting with a Leo, or you could be meeting with an Aquarius, right? Or whatever that person's zodiac sign is, it's going to be a wish come true for you, right? The Star right next to the deck, like I said, it could be an Aquarius, or it could be a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. The Empress on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, that is definitely you, Pisces, right there. So the new person will treat you like the Empress. They'll put you up on a pedestal, and the Empress often comes through as the future wife or the future significant other figure. This is also a person who is expecting a baby, right? So if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could have children together. So yeah, I know it's a little bit confusing, Pisces, but we do have repeat cards using different decks. But what's important about this whole reading, Pisces, is that you will definitely be happy. Whatever happens, I do see happiness on the doorstep, right? I do see this wish come true. I do see you being treated as the Empress, right? Strength, it doesn't have to be a Leo card. Strength could be a card of courage to move forward. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. This is also a card of liberating yourself from the past. So either way, you do have something amazing coming up. With all these major arcana cards on the table, definitely. These are amazing major arcana cards by themselves, and especially together. So yeah, like I said, it's a bit confusing, but that's what we got. That is what we got, Pisces. Hopefully it resonates, and hopefully hopefully you like it. Hopefully you share and subscribe. All right? Have a great May, Pisces. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.